adolescent misadventure. Do you think you're worthy of love, and or do you ever think you'll love again? Do I think I'm worthy of love? No. On a very deep level, no, I don't. Do I think I'll ever love again? Yeah. Because it's possible, probably, to work through things. I think I'll be in love. Something might be happening currently that I will expand on later. I don't know what life is. No, I don't. I am terrified. Things are happening. Am I ready? I don't know, and that's why I'm terrified. Can anyone actually love me? All of me? The boils? The skin tags in places we never knew skin tags could exist? The deep-rooted and awful flaws that I possess. Wow. I'm just the worst in so many ways. How could anyone love me? But then at the same time, because I believe this so deeply, I crave it. I crave it. But then I'm also terrified of it. And then I guess I need a lot of attention because of that. I don't know, guys. I guess therapy exists, and I guess I should go more. Moving on. Absolutely, Avery. How did you come out to your family? A little bit of this, a little bit of that. Hey, guess what, Mama actually gay though? I made a trip back home. I was living in Quebec. My family lives in Ontario. I took a bus to Ontario, looking out the window the whole time, pretending I was in a movie, listening to bad early 2000s music from preteen movies targeted to lonely 12-year-old girls. And I said to myself, how are you going to tell them the truth of who you are, Emilia? Just you come out and say it? Do you write them each individual letters? No. We gather around the couch in a semi-finished basement, all just gossiping amongst ourselves like we always do, talking shit about all the family members that aren't currently there. When for the first time in my young 18-year-old life, I said to my brothers and sisters, hey, I have an announcement to make. That's right. You're all gonna listen to me for once. And I said, hey, howdy, hey, I'm lesbian. And they were all like, what? You have to understand, when I was a teen, I was what some would refer to, trying to think of an appropriate way of saying it. I was a girl who liked to go downtown with the men around town. I guess to overcompensate for the fact that I was so horned up for boobs, I went around town with many a lad. And my family was well aware of this because I would do it in front of them. We all make choices. And, some are sunny and some are less so. Anyways, so they were confused and shocked. They were like, oh, all right. They didn't really care. And that was that. I didn't come out to my dad before he died. So, good job, Emilia. I didn't come out to my mom until 6 years after I came out to my siblings. And there was a long journey in between there. I did date a guy by accident for 5 years. Whoopsie doodle. But after that ended, and after my dad died, and after I had, a spiritual journey, if you will, with my therapist, I decided that it was time to come with my mom. She's like, okay, you gotta do it. Okay, so then I went home, and I was so nervous, and I mustered up the courage to call my mom, like, hyperventilating. I'm like, Mom, I have something really serious to tell you. I'm gay, though. And she was like, well, duh. She was like, of course you were. I was lucky because I didn't have a bad reaction from anyone. Though I'll be honest, there are people like in my family that I'm still afraid to be honest about that part of me with. They might know. I don't know. But there's some like covert homophobia there. When it comes to people connected with my dad, I can't handle the thought of rejection from them because in part I can't help but interpret that as rejection from my dad, and I can't handle that. I believe stuff. I believe that my dad is with me very much. So because of that, I feel like he knows all of me now, more so than he did when he was alive. Anyways, okay, pizza. Right, okay. Poke my eyes. Did you feel truly accepted by the other YouTubers you met? Was the energy intense in a good or overwhelming way? I just came back from a trip to Los Angeles, California, the place of stuff and things and humans and sidewalks. While I was there, I met a plethora of YouTubers. Did I feel truly accepted by them? Honestly, I did. I really did. The energy there, the energy of LA itself, when I first arrived, was jarring. The place itself, the energy it had, was a bit overwhelming for me. But then the people that I met there, I felt magic from them that I've never felt my entire life. And I felt very accepted by the YouTubers that I met. It wasn't like it was all perfect. I felt sad and I felt lonely and I felt bad things there that I've never felt before. But then I also felt life there that I've never felt before. You'll see what I'm talking about more. I have videos coming with beautiful people. Okay, I relate to a bear in more ways than just hibernation and just how their butt jiggles when they run down hills. I relate to a bear on many levels. You know, bears like to hang out in caves. And I hang out in caves a lot. And I've had different caves through different phases of my life. This is one. This apartment is one. Montreal can be one. I came out of my cave and I saw something new and I met some different bears. I don't know if they're bears. They're probably something less lazy. I don't know. I met some flamingos and I met some koalas, cats and pigs, dogs. I don't know what animals people. Anyways, it wasn't all magical and sparkly. There were moments that were dark and lonely and desolate and empty. And then there were moments of joy and possibility and beauty and connection and all of it. All of the dark and all of the light really, really impacted me. And everything feels weird now. Being here now feels weird. But not in a bad way, in a way that I like, because I don't want to be in my cave anymore. I'm not talking about Montreal. I'm not talking about this apartment or a place even. I want to live and I want to be less afraid. And I want to be open to the magic and the loneliness and the desolate moments and the joy. Anyways, yeah, the YouTubers I met are cool. Emilia. It's so intense. Hunter baby. You said you don't wear underwear. Does that mean you don't wear a bra either? Hunter baby, let me tell you. You are correct. I don't wear a bra. I wear two at all times. That's right. I wear 2 sports bras all the time to try to smash and flatten my boobs down so you can hardly tell that they even exist. Because I like to take sexuality out of the equation. Because I'm terrified of being viewed that way. Because of insecurities and problems in my past. It's so real. Bedridden. What happened with the girl you sang a song to? Okay. In September, I got a letter in my P.O. box that pulled me in very deeply. And this person didn't give a return address or any way of contacting them. So I posted on my Twitter, if you wrote this letter, please contact me. And I got nothing. So I posted on my Instagram stories, if you wrote this letter, please contact me. And I got nothing. So I made a video called Talking About the Things I Avoid Talking About. And in it, I showed the letter. And I asked the person who wrote it to email me. And after a little while, she emailed me. And we started talking more and more and more and more. I have problems when it comes to romantic relationships. I just do. I mean, I'm sure everyone does in different ways. My problems make me closed. And I guess for whatever reason, I was less closed with her. Anytime that I would seemingly pull away, she would bring me back. She would ask me to press my forehead against hers, like they do in Moana. There's moments talking with her that I'm like, bitch, did you hack my phone? Because it's like she knows things about me that I've never said out loud. It's almost scary. I don't think she's hacked my phone. I think she's just perceptive. We kept talking and I wrote a song about her in December, and I put it in a video called I Wrote a Song for Her. We keep talking, and now it's gotten to the point where I talk to her more than I talk to anyone else. We talk every day, all the time, about everything. And We haven't met. She lives in America. I live in Montreal. We're in really deep, seemingly, for two people that haven't met. We spend a lot of time on each other. I don't know what we're doing. I don't know what I'm doing. I know there's some people that I've told this about, and they're concerned. Some people I've told this to, and they're excited. And I'm probably both, because I'm terrified. And I know this is a weird situation, and for a lot of reasons. But we're in it. And and we haven't met. We're meeting in a few weeks. And I'm scared. I'm scared. I have problems that stop me on a lot of levels in a lot of ways from being with someone in a real way. I've never been with someone in a real way. And I don't know if I'm ready. I don't know if I'll ever be ready. If I'm not ready now, will I ever be able to? I don't know, but I'm meeting this person and I'm scared. I don't want to hurt her with how much of an asshole I can be. Presuming she's not a catfish. She's beautiful and she's magical and she's special, and it's a weird situation, and one that I don't talk about a lot with the people around me because a lot of reasons. I messed up with this stuff. Maybe this is why I entered into such a weird scenario. Anyways, I'm in it. Last time I had a girlfriend was in 2009, 10 years ago. And the way that situation started, now that I think about it, was also kind of weird. It started because I was in a pseudo non-sexual throuple with my two roommates. My one male roommate had a girlfriend at the time. You know, stuff happened, and then my male roommate, my female roommate got together, and then I got together with his girlfriend. I mean, how do other people's relationships start? Because I don't know how to do it. Does this come down to me feeling like I'm not lovable? Does it come that I can't be loved or that I'm not worthy of love? Anyways, guys, can you just be my therapist? Because I just don't feel like going. Like, I'm tired and I feel weird. Please just tell me what's wrong with me. But no, I take that back. Tell me what's wrong with me, but in the most coddliest way possible. I can't handle bluntness or harshness in any way. So, I mean, you know, obviously do whatever you want. You always should. But if you would like to heed my request, please tell me how what am I doing? I don't know what's happening. Anyways, I'm going to meet my girlfriend. I'm going to meet my girlfriend in a few weeks. So we'll see how that goes. No, I'm great. I'm smart. I'm great. No, it's super. I'm healthy. I'm so healthy. Everything about this situation is totally great and setting me up for nothing but success. Okay. Ow. Mary Ellen LaBelle, when was the last time you were intimate with someone? Well, Mary Ellen, let me tell you, it's been so long, I don't fully know. I think it was 2013. But not to worry, this is where Adamandeve comes in. I'm just saying, if you're going to be a lonely goblin, it's fun to have stuff to play with, if you know what I mean. I seriously know someone who got a wife, literally just through this. I swear to God, and she's really hot. Not a joke. So I'm just saying, if you want a wife, then get this. You know, some call it a magic wand. I'm just saying, Wingardium Leviosa, wife. Look, I don't want to make anyone throw up in their mouths, but I just have to be completely honest with you guys. This is a thing that's supposed to be for couples. You know, a person puts this into where their underpants are, and then another person is supposed to have this, and then they turn it on. And then stuff happens. And I know people who have done stuff like this before, and it's like, oh, like a sensual public game of sorts. But I'm just going to be honest. If you're a lonesome goblin of sorts, and you want to feel less lonesome, I'm just saying that this is the best thing that's ever happened. I'm just going to leave it at that. It's called Calexotix. I don't know. It looks like this. I'm just saying, if you're lonely and want to pretend like you're less lonely, I'm just saying this is the best thing ever. And I did bring it to LA with me. And stuff happened, you guys! I'm going to be totally frank. This is a penguin that's supposed to do stuff to a specific area of a part of a human. I don't fully understand it, but I will say that it's adorable. And if you like stuff with a certain part, then this penguin is the penguin for you. If not, I would just suggest one of them from March of the Penguins. Morgan Freeman, I don't know. Either way, if you like the thought of doing it with penguins, then, Adamandeve.com. Avada Kedavra! Pizza pie! Oh God! I'm going to be completely frank. This box from Adamandeve.com, it has changed my life. I don't know if you can see a newfound glow in my skin, but I'm just saying I'm feeling alive in ways that I didn't know were possible. If you're like me and you want to try to trick yourself into feeling less lonely, get this stuff. And you can at Adamandeve.com using code FART for 50% off one item and also free shipping in US and Canada. Some exclusions apply. Jennifer 407. Who inspires you? Trisha Paytas, Shane Dawson, Drew Monson. Droopy doll. How do you not let people bring you down when you do your best to be your true self? I struggle with this. If people are being critical of me when I feel like I'm just doing what I feel in my gut, it's hard. It's hard to feel misunderstood. But we're not here to be totally understood. We're not. Because even when we try our best to placate ourselves into the most digestible version of ourselves, even then, when we're denying our instincts of what we really want to do to attempt to be more accepted and more understood, even then, there's people who aren't going to accept us. It hurts to do what I feel in my soul and do what feels right to me and have it misinterpreted because of where other people are standing. It hurts and I struggle with it. Yeah. But for me, I know if I let other people's perceptions in too much, it makes me freeze. They talk about fear responses, and there's fight or flight and freeze. And I always freeze. I froze when I was 13 and someone took advantage of me. I freeze when I am at home and I think I hear a sound. And if I get too scared of other people's perceptions, I freeze. And I do nothing. And I hide. And it makes me not want to be seen. I used to try to be what I thought people wanted. And I got to a point where I couldn't do that anymore. So I did what I wanted to do, but only in my bedroom. And now I don't want to be in my bedroom anymore. I want to be seen. And I want to be heard. And not everyone's going to want to listen. Some people will, and they'll hate me. And they won't understand me. They'll think that I'm fake. And that I'm self-absorbed. And that I'm problematic, and maybe I am some of those things some of the time. I can't let that stop me from leaving my bedroom and leaving my cave, because I have something to say, and I'm going to scream it to as many people that are willing to hear me. Some people never will, and that's okay, because my screams aren't for them. Even though some people might not like it, I'm still not going to stop screaming. I know some people hear it. Some people want to scream with me. And that's why I won't stop.